Hey, hey, hey. There he is right there. What you doing, Mr. Paul?
Trying to get all my ducks in a row. I've been to a trunk or treat, and I kind of just about missed everybody.
Well, I just jumped on a while ago, right when they were ending. Right, well, I jumped on right before you did.
I didn't know what was going on with our uh, hangout group tonight. And
Yep.
being Halloween, I know a lot of them have
What's up,
stuff,
Dakota?
stuff to do. Hey, look there! It's good to see some of my people in here. Right?
Yeah, yep.
Is Dakota my people or your people? See as how I'm on your channel. He's my people.
Yep. Yes, Dakota. We got some rain.
Yes, we did. We had
We
2.6 inches here at my
Well,
house.
I haven't checked, but come on, I come home this morning and I got on the tractor and I put out uh, ryegrass this morning before I went to bed, and I called Daddy earlier to ask him if he knew how much rain, and he said he didn't know. He didn't check the gauge. And my wife Jessica called me at 4:33 and woke me up today. I was still sleeping at 4:33, and I had to get up. I normally leave heading to work at 5.
Yeah. They've been working you pretty hard here lately.
Yeah,
You
that's what I told him. This next paycheck is going to be 53 or 54 hours of overtime on this next one. It's going to be
Wow.
a booger.
Wow.
Yeah. Uh,
Whenever I have
let's
things like that, it usually is time for me to upgrade something.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm going to need a bigger paycheck because we'll have to have a new chainsaw next week or something,
Let's see who all we got on here. There is Jimmy Guns and Bacon. There's Dakota. There's Mom, Miss Wanda Henry, Duncan Family Farms.
That would be Greg, probably. Hello.
Yep, Greg at Duncan Family Farms. Yep. There's Ace. All right. Well, not too bad for a quick pop up. Heck, when I heard them say that a while ago, I said, "Well, heck, why not?" No, that's why I hit you up. Did your dad ask you about the two? He mentioned them, Jimmy. But like I said, I slept. I slept until almost time to come to work. Say howdy, y'all. Just here for a bit. I'm working tonight. Well, hey, welcome in. You can listen anyway.
Hello, Tina. Hope it don't bother you. I'm eating my supper since I just got in, and
I just got through eating some McDonald's chicken nuggets.
yeah, I'm having homemade goulash with some
Oh,
homegrown beef on it.
goulash.
But if it does bother you, you can turn around. That way, you don't have to watch me.
The
I
word
try.
hollow means sacred, holy, and separate. Halloween by the name. Yeah, but as far as the amount of rain, I don't know. I'll find out in the morning because before I go to bed in the morning, I'll go back there and check my rain gauge. Hey, there's old Joe. Joe, I'm stealing y'all's time right now. Yeah.
I hope it's not effects of the storm that's caused them to be out of internet. I bet they told about that before, but
Yeah, they may have. Like I said, when I jumped on a while ago, I wasn't on, but probably 10 minutes or so before you jumped on.
they actually did say there was a twister kicked up over here by Fairland, and there was some places had some significant damage. And in the country, in my county, there was like 1,200 people without power. But I think they got all that restored today.
I just seen what you got in there for your tile. You trying to get me set up for a little
Yeah,
cahoots, a little.
yeah. Why not? Why not have a little mystery with our cahoots?
That's right. Hey, there's Dale.
Hmm.
Uh,
Yeah.
Guns and Bacon said you got some cornbread to go with that goulash, Mister Paul.
No, I don't. But I have I have dressed it up pretty deep with some of that, and then I put quite a little bit of corruption on mine. So I like to be able to taste it. My taster don't work right. I don't know if it's just age or I don't think that's it because most people my age still can taste pretty good, but my sense of taste and smell has been diminished, and I think it may be a result of working in the hayfield in the dust a lot. And then I grew chickens for like 13 years, so and we were in the ammonia quite a little bit when those buildings are shut up in the wintertime, so you can keep the birds warm. You have to measure your ventilation by how much ammonia buildup there is inside.
Yeah,
You don't want it to get too much, and I was in that quite a bit.
that's right, Joe. That's the best sauce for chicken livers, huh?
Yeah, I really like Frank's Red Hot. I think I like it better than Tabasco. I've eaten quite a little bit of Tabasco. This is a little milder than Tabasco.
Oh,
I
hey,
also
thanks for
use
stopping by.
I also use Louisiana. I think that's what it is.
Don't tear. Be gentle on that door, dadgum. That door ain't done nothing to you.
Yeah.
There you go. That's good stuff.
Yep. This is a little bit more spicy than the Frank's Red Hot, but I like it all. I like stuff to be a little spicy. I don't mind. Not at all. Okay. And there's Dale. Dale, are you going to be on at 8:00? I'm sure Trey will end this right before that. Or if
I just when they said Joey wasn't going to be on here, and I seen Paul K stop, and I said, well, why not? We can talk about something. I'm sure we can waste 45 minutes.
If he don't quit right before yours goes on, Dale, I'll be making an exit.
Can't be missing cahoots.
Now they've dubbed it whenever you just disappear, the Paul Case exit. I have not ever tried Texas Pete. I might have to try that, Joe. I understand Texas Pete is not made in Texas. Is that right? I have never even looked. This Louisiana
I don't know.
May not be made where it's named at, but I don't know. I know Tabasco's made in Louisiana, isn't it?
Yes, yes, it is. Mm-hmm. It is made on Avery. I think it's Avery Island.
Avery Island. Yep, that's what it says on the bottle.
One thing that there's no substitute for, like community coffee and Blue Plate. And just see, I'm not a mayonnaise person. You can have all that mayonnaise you want. Community coffee ain't none of it no good. I don't care what brand it is.
You brought it up, Guns and Bacon. I want to tell you how my week's been going. I got up this morning and made coffee and did put water in it. I'm sitting over here waiting on the coffee to percolate, and I like for it to have half a cup of it in there at least whenever I get up to go get some. And I look over there and I'm like, that thing has quit at making half a pot. I go over there, it was still the coffee from yesterday in it. I hadn't put any water in it. I'm a dork, and I'll tell on myself any chance I get.
Hey, Tony.
That's what I was thinking, that Texas Pete was made in one of the Carolinas. Yeah.
Yep.
They used it on Guy's show, Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. One of those really popular barbecue places he went to was using Texas Pete, and I think they were in Georgia, using Texas Pete made in North Carolina.
Hey, Jimmy, but I did ask Daddy when he called me earlier, what store are you talking about? Because didn't you tell me you was working? Are you at the Natchez store now, like full time, or was you just filling in there the other day when you was telling me? Where's those crates that you was telling him about?
Hello, Poet.
Hey, anytime. It's open mic, guys. It's the links up there. Anybody can jump in. Don't matter. Me and Paul might bore y'all. You get on here, but
I wish I knew some poetry like old Matty at Ranching Sodak does. Man, if he's gonna tell you a poem, he'll be driving down the road in a truck, just spill out a poem, and I'm like,
I would have to have me
have it wrote down,
read some of them off that he does. Like I watched one he done think
The
it's,
one about the cat.
yeah,
That
that's
just,
it.
I laughed my head off. I shoved him down in a boot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Dale's dissing you, Joe. I don't know if I'd put up with it. You might not be able to call him friend no more after a
Hello,
long
Trey and the wannabe Trey. I'm glad somebody wants to be like me, Crystal.
No, really, if I was wanting to be Trey, the thing I would want to be Trey about was that I could fix my international as fast as he fixed his today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
Oh,
part?
that
The
needs
shift.
that needs a new roll pin in it. But that don't work for now. It just pushed right back in there.
Look, I got stuff to do.
Yeah, that's the way I am. I want to tell you something about that park brake lock on them 66 series tractors. You're better off if that gets stuck up. Even with no brake is better than what happens to it if that happens to lock in while you're moving.
Yeah.
My 1086 lost a pin out of one of the clevises on the linkage on it one time while I was moving and put it in park. But I wasn't running hard. It wasn't like I was pulling hard. I run the round baler like about 1500 RPM. And it just stopped everything, killed the tractor and everything. But on those older ones like that, they're not as robust, I don't think. And it'll tear that gear apart and tear that paw that stops it.
Joe trying to give us a little poet there. Hey, guns, let me tell you, do you want the easy way where you don't have to go through all the making your roux and won't nobody know if you cheat, if you've never made a gumbo? Go get you some of the Tony Sasher's roux mix. Just follow the instructions on it and you'll have you a good roux.
I've seen some of those cooks using that roux in a jar and what they come up with, what they wind up with.
And you can use that.
Yep.
Hey to all the not trays.
Hey!
Not in Chapel Hill, they don't. Let's see. Yeah, they that roll pin was out, and I tried to push it in the day before, and it wouldn't go. So I got me a roll pin punch and got me a hammer. And what in the heck is gumbo? Oh,
Well, I think
my
what Dale's
God.
talking about is probably replacing it with a John Deere, and I just never have been able to make myself afford that green paint to do the same $50 a bale hay baling I'm doing. You know, I'll just use my old cheap junk that I can still work on. And Trey, are you there? Trey has froze up on us. Trey's got a good look, doesn't he, guys? Remark how good of a look Trey has in the comments. I don't know, Dale. I've got a neighbor that had I think his might have been a 4040 John Deere, and he was running it instead of an 806, and he turned around and put the 806 back on his disc mower because the 4040 was using like half again as much fuel as what his other one was, as what the 806 was. I don't understand that comment, Dale. Yeah, it's the wannabe Trey. Hi, I'm the wannabe Trey. I don't know what happened to Trey, but I'm pretty sure that y'all won't put up with this very long. So yeah, that's what it is. It's a really, really savory, wonderful soup. There you go. Guns and Bacon has the best description of it. And I like to eat. I ought to know what it is. Who's Trey? Not me. I'm Paul Case. Did I see Jenna in here? There she is. Hello, Jenny. We're just like peas and carrots again, back together, always together. Trey is the world's best staring contest. Well, I don't know. We opted out. I'll stare at you, Dale. Take that. Nope, I'm still here. Talk to text. Yes, I love that talk to text stuff, Dale. It needs a setting on it for rednecks. It does. If it could understand redneck better, would be really handy. Hello, Scotty. Hey, there's Joe. I think he's been in here. See, this is what you get whenever Trey don't really want to talk to you. He puts it in the comments and dives out of his picture. Yeah, redneck setting would be winning. I would pay $1 a month to have a redneck setting on my phone. But I have some good news. I was going to share this if I got a chance to. So here it is. Today was the kickoff for the disabled veterans hunt. They picked like 6 to go on the disabled veterans hunt, and at the Commerce High School they had their opening of it today. All the high school was there. They had the elementary choir came over and sang a patriotic song. It was a really cool deal. The whole kickoff lasted about an hour, and I had expected to get to see my representative Steve Bayshore there, but he was not there. They said he was out sick. But I got to see the representative just south of us, Josh West, I believe is his name. And I talked to him about the why don't we make a Veterans Month? And I had some ideas that would go right along with that. And he said that wouldn't be hard for us to do, and they would probably vote it right through as a resolution to have Veterans Month in Oklahoma if we would present it that way. So I'm supposed to get to message back and forth with those two guys at the same time on Monday. I hear a 4-wheeler. I'll be right back.
Okay. All right. Well, now I'm back. I'm trying to catch up on all y'all's comments. Joe, you really don't know what a gumbo is? I gotta get back to that situation.
I think he's messing with you.
He's got to be. That man, he's in the South.
Are you even in America if you don't know what a gumbo is?
Hey, it's there. Paranormal. I mean, it's there. He's welcome. And of course,
yeah, but you got to come up as Trey Williams.
Trey Williams, the poet, huh?
Poet. Trey Williams, poet edition. No, I wasn't going to disappear. Y'all know that somebody stole my parents' 4-wheelers out of their yard Saturday afternoon in broad daylight while they were home. And I've been hot on this dude's trail, and I know their names. The 2 guys that have stole those bikes, and I think they still have them. But I can't catch up with them. I don't know where they're at. Their family don't even know where they're at. I think their family don't want any bloodshed in their yard. That's why. But anyway, I've got one of them's phone number. I have talked to the dude on the phone so many times. He's quit answering whenever I call because I assured him that if he didn't bring that bike back, he should be looking in his rear view mirror because I might be there. And the last time I talked to him, he sounded really scared, but he's in another state. So we just kind of relying on them to catch up with him. But they said the guy that's his accomplice, the name I gave him, the folks in the county where I believe they're at know him very well, and they would like to have a reason to pick him up. So maybe it'll happen pretty quick. I hope so.
Jimmy wants to know, are they crackheads?
Most likely.
That's what steals everything around here.
Most likely. I'd say they're into some kind of drugs. I looked up the guy that I have his phone number. I've got his Facebook page, and he's got one picture of it. He looks really healthy, and then he's got another picture where he needs some teeth work.
Look at there. We have 3 trays on here.
We got 3
Hello.
trays in the building. Hello there. Can you hear me? Can you hear me clear?
Absolutely.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, there you go. Last night I had problems with the audio, so just making sure.
So, Trey, do you have any poetry you'd like to share with us tonight?
I don't know if it's poetry. I usually have to always write them down. And, I actually stopped that segment completely on my. I now just narrate true paranormal scary stories all on my channel, and I also do some ambiance sleep aid. So
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
yeah, it's very cool stuff.
Well, don't you think it's really cool when somebody can, and I don't know that the guys that do it even write it much, but when a guy can sit there and just recite a poem that would be a page long and get the whole point across, I think that's really cool.
Yeah,
And I'm not generally that guy.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Oh, I can be that kind of person, but I would have to be in the right mindset to do so.
Paul is eating goulash.
Goulash.
Our rendition of goulash is elbow macaroni, tomato sauce, cooked in some hamburger meat that's ground
that sounds
up.
pretty good.
Oh, you put
whatever's in the refrigerator that sounds good. Just dump it all together and mix it up.
Exactly.
Well, no, I'm just beating mine up with some this green cheese, and you got to get a little corruption in it.
Yep, some corruption.
Some corruption. Yes, I will. Guns and bacon. I will. Give me a second.
Well, we get. Oh yeah, we can. Yeah, some of the mods can go in there and drop you a link too. It won't be no problem.
Yeah, true.
I'm surprised.
I always make sure. that.
No, that's fine. Any of the mods, y'all go in there and y'all go drop.
Oh, look at that, Crystal got me covered.
Got it. There you go.
Yep.
Jen is usually our number 1 contributor on that dropping link. She's got it figured out.
No cornbread.
Poor Jimmy, he's still hung up that you ain't got no cornbread, Paul.
Ain't no cornbread.
Sorry, they tell me I'm not really south. I'm in the northeast corner of the state, so I'm not really south.
Not really.
Yeah. So paranormal. The guy that we was talking about a while ago, his name is Matt from Ranching Sodak.
Okay.
And every video, just about, he has a poem or whatever that he tells. Yeah. I do not know how this guy can remember all this stuff, and he just spits it out just so easily.
See,
I don't know if I could read it off paper. That is.
See, I can't do that. I have to write all of mine down.
You can tell though, whenever he does it, he is not reading it because he'll be driving a pickup truck down the road or something.
No,
and he just recites it.
Yep.
Yeah. He just spits, and it's some of the most off the wall stuff sometimes, but he's funny with it.
Cowboy poetry about a cat, a tomcat.
Tomcat, that's hilarious. Hey, thank you, Guns and Bacon. I appreciate you.
Well, hang on there, Scotty. I will take care of that.
I genuinely appreciate you for subscribing. If any of y'all love scary stories that are true, you're gonna love it. And I'd love to hear some scary stories from your guys' main state, like what you guys have. Like legends, as far as legends. And
oh yeah,
yeah, I'd love to have someone.
That's a legend. That's a legend in itself, right there.
Oh yeah, that's the legend. What's the legend?
My name is Paul. It's not Trey.
So what's the legend of Paul? Paul Revere.
I live on a 100-year farm, a century farm.
A century farm.
Been in my family for a century, and we live right here in the northeast corner of Oklahoma. And there is a place right near me that
Mhm.
everybody calls the Spook Light Road. They claim they see this light.
I do
Okay.
know what the Spook Light Road is.
Well, have you ever watched the movie Cars?
Yes.
Gotcha, Scotty.
The movie Cars on the DVD has a trailer, and there's one of the clips in the trailer is Mater and the Ghost Light. And
Yeah.
that actually was their rendition of the Spook Light, because that was made on some people turned into car characters that live in Galena, Kansas.
That's actually amazing.
Not very far from here.
All right, I'm probably gonna, after talking and hanging out with you guys for a while, I think I'm starting to develop that accent. I think I'm starting to take after you guys, and I just been here for a few seconds already.
I'm sorry, I'm just a redneck. I can't help it.
Yeah, see, I can't even help it either.
Yeah, my sister. That's my sister right there. Crystal is my sister, and she's like all in to all that true crime stuff.
Oh, she's gonna love my channel. The
Well,
reason,
then Crystal's my wannabe sister too.
oh shit, well, I guess she's my sister too. But yeah, no, there's the newest video I dropped yesterday. It's supposed to be ambient sleep aid, which it is. But for the spirit of Halloween, I decided to narrate 2 fictional scary stories, and I debuted my first ever true crime sort of narration. So people get a chance to experience that. You should go give that a watch, Crystal.
Well, I jumped on. and watched a few videos last night.
Did you?
After, yep, I did. I think I commented on 1 or 2 there, let you know I'd been by and checking it out. So
Yeah, no,
yep.
I definitely remember you commenting. I
Yeah,
just can't remember which one.
I don't remember now. I think one of them was like one of the first ones you had. I mean, one of the last ones you'd put out.
Ah, there you are.
Where's
Yep.
Jimmy? Where's Jimmy at
Mr.
Guns
Ballin.
and Bacon from?
He is from a little bitty town where they have to pump water in and pump electricity and stuff in, called Gilbert.
Gilbert.
Is that close to you, Louisiana? Or
Yeah, it is. Yeah, he actually
boy.
he's actually Jimmy is actually my great aunt's neighbor.
Oh,
oh,
wow.
see, we're related, me and Jimmy, because I'm a Trey Williams wannabe. Didn't even know it, did you, cuz?
Well, yeah, no, I definitely do follow Mr. Ballin, and for the first time ever, for the first time ever, there's actually a watcher, a genuine watcher of Mr. Ballin's, was suggested my content, watched my content, and then liked it as well. So he gave me a subscribe and he said, "I found you from Mr. Ballin." That made me really happy because now YouTube's starting to recommend me on his stuff too. So that's cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Who's George and Amy?
Oh, and
George,
by the way,
George, yes,
yeah,
George is one of Amy's pigs. That's
Okay.
fixing to have to go to freezer camp.
Okay.
And Crystal.
The only way I would rescue one of them is in the package.
it's been fun hanging out with you guys, but I just got the text to go downstairs for dinner, so I shall be
Hey,
heading
let
off
me tell you
now.
part of the story about the Spook Light really quick before you leave.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
My grandparents lived on the dirt road where they claimed they've seen the Spook Light, and they like to play cards with my grandpa's brother, Tom.
Oh,
And he lived a mile down the road. And this would have been back in the 20s when they first started seeing that. And one night when Tom was walking home through the woods to his house, his lantern kept almost blowing out. So he pulled it up underneath his jacket and it gave off a blue light. And one car went by on the road. The next night, there was a dozen cars out there looking for the Spook Light.
wow.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
That's actually
We've heard that. Yeah.
All comes from a card game.
Hey,
No good.
we have a school here. It's the old Ouachita Parish High School, and there's a line that sits way, way back in there. And if you drive by real fast, it looks like a little girl in there. So that's been a story that people's always told. They're like, if you drive by and it's slow enough, but you can't stop, you'll see her in there. I think they call her praying or something. So,
Okay. Yeah, no,
People, it just freaks people out.
I'll
Better
definitely
not
look
let
more
your
into
supper get cold.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
need to go. Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you so much for
don't let
having
us
me.
hold you up because me and old Trey want to be up there. We can talk for sure.
You can talk my ear off. All right, bet.
Have a good
Yeah.
one.
Stay safe. Thank you all for
Hey,
subscribing.
anytime, man. Appreciate it.
Of course. Peace.
So that fuel right there that you're wanting to know about, it's called there's a button in there where I'm doing in Clipchamp that says times 8.5. That's it. That is the secret juice there that I use in my tractor fuel.
thought it
Speed
was
my
probably-
tractors up.
I thought it was probably jet fuel.
Oh, all right, Dale. Appreciate you stopping by. We'll be over there in a few. We
Yeah.
still got 11 minutes that we can ramble with each other.
I'm looking forward to getting spanked at Kahoot it.
First Dale, Dale's probably done left because I'm behind in chat because I was telling a story. But I want to know what the Cahoots is about tonight because some of this stuff that Dale puts in the Cahoots, it's not for us rednecks and
Hey,
country boys.
look at there at Duncan. He's surprised. Something happened tonight that I finished the story. Wow. No, I didn't finish the story. It was Trey Wannabe done that.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm a
Hey,
Trey
Janae.
I'm the Trey wannabe lookalike. Peas and carrots.
Yep. Hey,
Wait a minute.
Paul got to do something.
He's hold on.
Hold on.
That's
Hold
if
on.
Amy says, hold on.
Is that better? Is that more like it?
Yes.
Hey, well, look, it's not the same distraction as normal because normally we got a ceiling fan above you that's turning. I mean, you ain't got the ceiling fan on tonight.
It was a little chilly out there giving away candy. And then I come home and Anita's got the air conditioner turned down. Woo!
How do you ever go live if you want to? Well, Jimmy, the way I do it is there's a StreamYard is I don't know if you call it app. You can just Google StreamYard and go in there and set it all up. I can show you, but you can go live on YouTube. I've never went live just straight from YouTube, so I can't tell you how to do it, but I'm sure there's a button there somewhere that says live.
In YouTube? Yeah.
In YouTube, yeah.
I mean, Dale could help us right now because he's really
I'm
good
not
at
sure
it.
there's not restrictions on that, though. I think maybe you have to have a certain number of subs before you can go live on YouTube.
Yeah.
You
I
don't
believe-
on StreamYard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I believe you have to have at least 500 or more to go live on YouTube.
I'm
They
just going
lessened
off of
it.
what Trey Williams knows. I don't.
Yeah. I know Dale knows a lot, and he went to go prep for his live coming up next. So everybody, all of our friends, hey, Tony Walsh, he's in here. Look at Tony from R&W Farmstead. One of the very finest, y'all. Give it up. I dropped everybody's link, everybody that's in here. I believe I covered everybody's link. So y'all can find through the chat, and also Crystal's helping out, dropping links. All the moderators are dropping links.
That's my sister, Crystal.
That's right.
Yeah. This is her brother Trey and her other brother Trey. Over there.
And I bet you Windex is good for everything. Hey, Bowen.
I don't know. Amy, I don't know what Amy is doing. Amy hadn't seen it. Apparently, Amy hadn't popped on. Dadgum. She's being racist tonight. That's what it is.
Crystal says, hold on.
I was at church last night, and one of my friends had came over to help me with some stuff I had to have his signature for. He went to telling me that they didn't have as good a candy to give out at his church for Halloween for the trunk or treat as what we usually do. and he called my church a bougie church. And I'm like, man, you got it all wrong. We just recycle that candy from one year to another. And
I can't with y'all.
he vowed to never eat any of it again.
Little Crystal says, I only handle one.
Well, I hooked you up there, Scotty. Just drop away. That's all I can do.
Hey, look, we have Rebecca. She just come on.
Yeah, that's right, James. My brother Daryl, my other brother Daryl. I say my brother Trey and my other brother Trey.
I'm going to have to write some stuff down when I'm thinking of it, so I know what my name's going to be for Kahooted.
Yeah, she probably did.
What kind of comment is that, Rebecca? No, you don't.
Yeah,
If you
that's your rich cousin up there.
Yeah. If I'm rich,
Rebecca's been lurking.
I really get a tickle out of people that look at me and tell me I'm rich. I'm like, dude, I'm a landowner. I'm poor.
I'm going to drop Rebecca's link here, y'all. 'Cause
Yeah,
Rebecca,
I'm rich. That's the reason I only drive a 15-year-old pickup.
My thing is, you're the older truck you got. What do you? I keep forgetting, what do you call it? Old Glory? Is it Old Glory?
No, Gary the Silver Chevy. Oh, the red, white, and blue one is
Yeah,
Freedom.
red, white, blue.
Freedom. Yeah,
Freedom.
that's my truck.
thing-
Freedom. It delivers me the freedom of not having to unload firewood by hand.
that's a good name, Trey Williams wannabe. Paul.
It's red, white, and blue.
It is. It's
I
red,
will
white, and
tell you,
blue.
it
It
seems like it has less problems than the other one.
I just don't show them.
Hey, look who came in. It's Avid. Hey, Avid.
We've had to modify it with a push button starter because all that junk in the column locked up on it.
We're the Three Stooges up here, y'all. Larry, Curly, and Mo.
Which one's what? Never mind. Yeah.
Oh, my. Yeah, Dad, I want
something
to be the
else.
baby this time. She is worried about George.
I don't think you need to worry about George. If he's a pig, he'll eventually be delicious.
Yeah. Poor George.
I can't get over how some people don't get it, but I was raising cattle for show. And we take them calves to show, and we'd eat steak for a year, dude.
Hey, you Peterson Farm.
That's just how it goes, you know.
Yep. My gosh, the chat just jumps. It goes like 4 or 5 at a time.
That is why we do what we do, so people can eat it.
George, baby. I mean, George who, baby? Which Longhorn? It's not a Longhorn, Mama. It's a pig. It's a pig that Amy from Leonard Mountain Homestead has, that she's been raising them, George and Georgia, together. And George is fixing to go to freezer camp soon. Call it the mega
Mega Chevy. That truck was red, white, and blue like that when I got it, and I would say it was like a water company truck or something. And it even has a sticker of the United States flag on the side of it. I'll have to do a video on. I've been using it a little bit more. It sits in the barn a lot during the summer, but that's my firewood delivery vehicle. It keeps me from having to unload wood by hand, and I can't tell you. I'm going to say I probably got 100 to 120 wood customers that buy their winter's firewood from me, and I dump it out in their yard with that pickup.
Hey, Crystal, you see what I got popped up there across the bottom of the screen from Guns? That right there resembles George. That statement does.
Oh, yeah.
I want to tell you something. If you leave that ring of fat on your pork chops when you pan fry them and get it to where it's got just a little bit of crispy on that ring of fat when you fry them, and then you take and put a little bit of flour in that grease and cook it down after you take that pork chop out of there. Oh, that is just one step less than heaven right there. And then mix a little milk in it and make you a gravy. Oh yeah, I'm telling you what.
Now you're talking about Johnny Cash song, "The Ring of Fire." The
If you
Ring of
would
Fire.
eat enough of that, you could have a physique like me. That's what I got to say about it.
I heard that.
Wanda says she's making some breakfast sausage right now. She's thinking about George. George is on her mind right now.
Meat pies. That's good.
Oh shoot, 7:58. Well, guys,
We got to get out of here, don't we?
Yeah,
Well, I'll tell you a
we-
story, and then I got to leave.
him.
All right.
We got to get this, and he's got to.
The OU version.
I just had to do it, guys. Hello.
Hi, I'm Jenny, and these are my three brothers, Trey.
That's right.
Jenny, I just want to say thank you for every
Come on
time
over
that
to
you.
Down Man at Manic Family Farms.
Hang on, there you go. All right,
You're going to have to tell me your real name.
What, Paul? You don't know my real name?
No, I don't know your real name. Sorry.
Okay, well,
Who
it's
is
easy.
that? I never met Trey, the out
It's Chris.
old version.
Yeah.
Okay. Chris
Yeah,
Williams.
Texas Raider.
I'm gonna have a Snickers on that.
Now I got three of y'all. No, Crystal saved me.
Okay,
Oh.
I got a joke for you, and then I'm going to go.
Yep.
Why does Peter Pan always fly?
Why does Peter Pan always fly?
Yeah,
Oh man, because he laughs so much.
because he never land.
Oh, I love that, Paul. Woo! That's a good one.
Oh, all right, Jimmy.
That made me all warm and fuzzy.
Yeah, Jimmy. Hey, you ought to go over and check out 9 Acres. Dale and them, they go. We'll all go over in a minute. We all play cahoots. Nana and
Yeah,
Dale,
man.
they have they're part of the Thursday night hangout. So, and the only
Mhm.
reason I jumped on here now is because Joey and Ginger, they don't have internet. So I just jumped on here. Me and Paul, I messaged Paul a while ago and told him, I said, why don't we go in there and just talk a minute? So that's what we did. Just
Yeah,
a
I
bunch of
didn't get your
rednecks.
text.
Yes.
I appreciate
Well,
that, Trey. Thank you.
Well, it wasn't a text. I sent it. We was on another live, and I just messaged him. He said, "Well, just do it." I said, "Well, heck, I'll do it."
You know, I
shout
just
out
got to
to
pick at
Joey
your
and-
brother.
I might get on here again in a little bit after everybody gets through. Like I said, Dale normally takes about an hour and a half, and like I said, I'm sitting at work right now. I'm just sitting here monitoring
And here's
screens.
the link. I just dropped the link if you don't have it. I dropped it earlier.
Yeah,
but I
Guns.
just
There's the link there. So
Yeah.
if you hit the Peter with a pan, you'll fly too. What? Oh,
know
mercy.
that, Paul. That's awesome. All right, thank you. There's
Yep.
Greg and Donna from Duncan Family Farms, and Tammy and Phil from Peterson Farms. Terry, Wanda, Crystal. We have all y'all's in here. And Joey and Ginger, too. We're going to shout out to them. Tony Walsh from R&W Farmstead.
Yep.
And so we'll see y'all and tell them that Trey sent you.
Yep.
Go to
Yep.
9
Go over
Acre
and see
Family
Dale and them
Farm.
and tell them.
I'll see you later. I'm gonna get
Hey,
on
yeah.
over there to 9 Acres.
Yeah, holler back. Yeah, holler. Go over and check it out. I'm fitting to head over there too. We're gonna close it out.
Y'all be safe.
All right, Chris.
That's
Appreciate it,
right.
man.
All right, bye.
Bye.
All right.
All right, Jenny. Well, let's get over there with Dale and them.
That's right. And
So-
away we go like Peter Pan.
That's
Coming,
right.
Paul.
All right, guys. Appreciate y'all stopping by. We'll see y'all.